So here we can actually approximate the radius of the Earth using this problem. However, here we're just trying to find the time of the first sunset between the first sunset and the second sunset. So if we were to draw out what's exactly going on here, we have essentially something like this. Let's draw this a little bit straighter. And then, my apologies. Oh, there we go. And this is supposed to be a right angle. And so we can say that we have somewhat of an arc here. This distance here is going to be considered h. And then we can say that this dashed line represents the first sunset. And then we can say that this dashed line represents the second sunset. We have a point here. We can say this is B. We have a point here. We can say this is A. And this radius right here is going to be the radius of the Earth, which is going to be the same as this right here. This is going to be theta. And then we have this angle here between the first and second sunset. This is going to be theta as well. And we can say that this is h, and that this distance here is going to be considered d. So that distance right here. Okay, and so and right here, we can say Earth's center. So at this point, we can say that d squared plus r squared is going to be equal to r plus h squared. And this is going to be equal to r squared plus 2rh plus h squared. R squared is going to cancel out, so we have d squared is equal to 2rh plus h squared. We know that h squared is much, much less than 2rh, so we can essentially eliminate that term. And we can say that d squared is going to be equal to 2rh, which is going to be equal to r squared tangent of squared theta. This is simply due to the triangle that we've built here. And we can say that r is simply going to be equal to 2h over tangent squared of theta, where h here is going to be equal to 150 minus 20, so 130 centimeters, or we can say 1.3 meters. So we can say that theta is going to be equal to arctangent of these, rather we can say arctangent of the square root of 2h over r, and this is going to be equal to arctan of 2 times 1.3 divided by r. In this case, this will be the radius of the Earth, 6.38 times 10 to the 6th. And we get that theta is going to be equal to 3.66 times 10 to the negative second degrees. So we can say that theta over 360 degrees is going to be equal to t seconds divided by the however many seconds in one full day. So 86,400 seconds in one full day, or one full rotation of the Earth. So time is going to be equal to 3.66 times 10 to the negative second times 86,400 divided by 360. And we are getting approximately 8.8 seconds. So this will be our final answer. That is the end of the solution. Thank you for watching.